I'm Gary Bowker. I'm the FCA huddle leader at Pana High School. This is my daughter Kennedy. She's going to help us demonstrate outfield defense. Day 3, our theme is commitment to team, and it's 100%. The key today is surrounding yourself with good teammates, making sure you have people that are just as committed as you so your team can be successful just as we need to be in our Christian lives. Okay, we're going to talk about outfield defense. The first thing in outfield defense is positioning and communicating. Just like we talk about communicating with your teammates, having committed teammates. As a center fielder, I got to communicate with the right fielder and the left fielder. We got to constantly be in communication, talking to each other, reminding each other how many outs there are, base runners, things like that. Most importantly, though, we want to talk about positioning yourself, okay? There's not just one spot we stand in the outfield. We have a lot of ground to cover. So if we know that the hitter is a pull hitter and he's going to hit the ball most likely to left field, we're going to tell the left fielder, you scoot over a little bit, I'll cheat over in left center a little bit, and we'll help out. I'll also let the right fielder know, come over and help us out a little bit this way. This hitter's more likely to hit this direction. So the first thing we want to talk about is your positioning and communicating with the other outfielders where you're going to be. The second point we want to talk about is our pre-pitch routine. We've worked on our positioning, we know where we need to be. Now we want to check the situation before every pitch. While the pitcher's getting ready, they're doing their stance, they're taking signs from the catcher, we want to make sure we know the situation. We want to share it, communicate with each other. Hey, we got one out, there's a runner on third base, they're going to be tagging up, be ready to fire home. Hey, we got a runner on second, he's good, he's fast, you got to be coming up ready to fire, hit your cutoff man. Okay, so those are the situations we want to make sure we're talking about and we're ready for before each and every pitch of the ball game. The third point we want to talk about is know who your cutoff man is. Know what the situation is. If I'm coming up firing home, the third baseman may be my cutoff. The shortstop may be my cutoff. You have to know who your cutoff is, and you want to communicate with them. Just like I want to talk to the other outfielders about the situation, how many outs there are, where the base runners are. Got to let my cutoff man know, hey, when I get the ball, I'm coming straight through you. Okay, be ready, be looking for it, be lined up. Let your cutoff man know exactly that that you're going to be there. You're going to want to know where they are. You're going to want to hear them talking to you, and you're going to want to get rid of the ball as quickly as possible because we don't want to hold it in the outfield. The next point we want to talk about is your physical preparation, what you're actually doing. Now you have your pre-pitch routine. You've communicated with the outfielders, with your cut, with the infielders. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going to go with the ball when you get it. But as the pitcher is getting ready to pitch, okay, while they're in there looking for the signs and doing that, you can relax out here at the outfield. But then when it comes time for them to get ready to throw, whether they come to the stretch, they go into their windup, you want to step in just like Kennedy did right there and be ready to go either way. Be ready to anticipate where the ball might go, thinking what kind of hitter you have up, anticipate, make sure you get the best jump possible so you can catch more fly balls, get to the ground balls quickly, eliminate base hits as much as we possibly can in the outfield. Okay, the next thing we want to talk about, we're going to get into some drills you can actually do to practice this. The first 3, communication, talk, a lot of the mental approach of the baseball game. Now we want to get into some of the physical things. The first thing we want to talk about is on a fly ball, being able to drop step and go get it. These drills are things that if you can get to a baseball field like we are now, that's great. You got a lot of open ground. But these drills are things you can do in your own backyard. Simple little things to practice, just a drop step, and we'll show you a few other things. So right now, Kennedy's going to show us a drop step. Fly ball goes over the shoulder. Now what this allows her to do, she can play a little more shallow and take away some of those bloopers that fall in for base hits. If you can play shallow, you can eliminate a lot of those. The reason you can play shallow is you have the ability to go back and catch the ball. Most outfielders want to play deeper so they can come in on the ball, but if you have the ability to go backwards, that's going to make you a lot more of a value as a defensive center fielder, left fielder, or right fielder. Okay, so if the ball goes over Kennedy's right shoulder, watch, she's going to drop her right shoulder and hip and turn and chase that way to catch it. She got it right there. Okay, if the ball goes over her left shoulder, she's going to drop the left hip and shoulder, go that way to catch the ball. Okay, all right, now you're going to demonstrate the wrong way. So it's going to go, the ball's going to go over her right shoulder, but she's going to turn and drop her left shoulder, and she ends up running herself in circles. Ready? As you can see, this is where you create some confusion. As I like to say, if you want to see that, you can go to just about any little league field on any given day, and you'll see somebody turn in circles going the wrong direction. Let's do it the right way one more time. Over the right shoulder, drop step and go get it. And over the left shoulder, drop step and go get it. Very good. The next drill we want to work on is fielding a ground ball in the outfield. Seems like something pretty simple, but it's very, very important. On just a basic base hit, you just want to keep the ball in front of you, field it cleanly, get it into your cutoff quickly. So Kennedy's going to demonstrate that. Ground ball, much like an infielder, catch, go right in there quickly. Okay? Now, the second one we want to talk about is if you have a runner on second who's trying to score. So the person is going to be rounding third, going home. So you want to be able to come in on that ground ball, scoop it, crow hop, set yourself, make a strong throw to the plate, keep it low through your cutoff, and hopefully we'll have a chance to get the runner out. Ready? Oops.
Oh, sorry.
Let's try it again. Scoop it up, come up and fire. Good. Let's try one more. Okay, those two throws, or two plays we worked on there on the ground balls, all things that you're going through in your pre-pitch routine. Do I need to come up with this cleanly? Do I need to just keep it in front of me, make sure I get the ball into the infield? So those are the things we need to do for fielding ground balls in the outfield. Okay, the last point, the last drill we're going to show you is catching a fly ball with the runner tagging. So if the runner's on third base, they're going to tag, they're going to try to score. When we catch the ball, we want to be behind the ball, so as we catch it, our momentum's coming forward, and we can set ourselves, hit that little crow hop, make a good strong throw to the plate. Again, we want to go through our cutoff man just in case there's other base runners on, but we want a good strong throw. But it starts with getting behind the ball as the fly ball is coming down to you. So as you catch it, your momentum's coming forward and you're ready to throw. Kennedy's going to demonstrate for us. Ready? Pull this up, coming forward. Good. Up, get behind it. Good. Last one. Up, get behind it, come forward. Good. We want to thank you for joining us today at our FCA Power Camp. This is day 3. I'm Gary, this is Kennedy. I want to thank Kennedy for her help today. And we want to remind you that it's at 100%, it's team, it's commitment. It's making sure you surround yourself with other players who are just as committed as you are to success, and making sure you're doing things right all the time. Making sure also that I'm the type of player, I'm the type of teammate that the other people want to have around them, that I build and enforce their success. So we want to thank you for coming and watching our day 3 of the FCA Power Camp.